us last night, and my thoughts on the movie. I'm fucking confused. I don't know what the hell went down in that movie, or I don't even understand what happened. I'm saying part, I'm trying to like still digest it, and I'm like mulling over theories in my head of what was the deeper meaning, what's the symbolism, what everything is, what the movie means as a whole. I'll tell you guys this now. If you went into it expecting a horror film or something that'll get you jumping out of your seats, you're not gonna get that with this movie. You're not. This movie is more psychological. It gets you to think, really. It's not a simple, oh my god, I'm scared. Jump, 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 jump every second. It's more like yo, that's some shit. Like, that's crazy. It's like that. Like, it gets you like thinking like that. Like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Like, really? So it's just interesting because spoiler warning now. I'm gonna hit you with the spoiler warning. Um, freaking. Apparently, there's just an underground, like underneath America, there's tunnel systems, abandoned railways, stuff like that, right? So he played off that idea where underneath the whole America, there is just a bunch of clones of every single one of the Americans, right? That's one thing I picked apart from it because she was just like, at this part, when they were like in the house trapped, and the husband was like, "What are you?" To the clones. They she responded. The female clone responded, "We are Americans." Now, at the time, like people were laughing in the audience. They were like, but later on, it was just like, "Yo, the fuck." So I'm sitting there like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like I'm so confused. But long story short, right, is that at the beginning of the movie, um, the main character, the Lupita Nyong'o's character, right, as a little girl, wanders off into this house of mirrors type thing, and she ends up bumping into her clone, so the little girl. So she turns around, sees the back of her clone. She's thinking that, oh shit, like I'm in a house of mirrors. But if you're in a house of mirrors, why would you be staring at the back of yourself? So then the girl turns around, smiles widely, and then bang, it cuts to them as present day. She's an adult. Uh, well, does it cut to that? I think it does that, or it cuts to like later on. Her parents like, oh, she's not talking. What's wrong with her? She's traumatized, PTSD, blah blah blah, stuff like that from getting lost. And then it cuts to future day, Vita Nyong'o and her family, and they're going on vacation, right? Now, turns out at the end of the movie, that scene right now, right? This is the twist. Or if you do plan on going to see this, even though I spoiled that part, this is the twist. If you plan on seeing this movie, go into the movie knowing this. The girl choked the real one, knocked her out, dragged her down there, tied her to a bed, and swapped lives. So that's a clone. Lupita's character with the family, the good one, is actually a clone. And the bad one is actually the real deal And that is the reason why she can speak English. Because that's one thing. The clones can't speak English. They speak some form of like, "Ugh," like grunts and groans and clicks and stuff like that. Like it's because they're isolated from human interaction, so they develop their own language down there. So that blew my mind. Like if I went into the movie knowing that, I would pay more attention to everything Lupita's character said, the good one, which is technically the bad one, because she seemed very knowledgeable on what was going on. But I was just like, maybe she's just piecing things together, you know. But she seemed very knowledgeable of what was going on, stuff like that. So they're tethered apparently. Apparently, clones of everyone in the United States were made, and they were made to be able to control us. And so that didn't work out apparently. So they stopped the program, I believe. So they stopped the program entirely. I don't know what year they stopped it. I don't know what year they stopped it. I think the movie started. Sorry, I think the movie started um when she was a little girl in 1989. So I don't know when the program stopped. The thing is, the clones could have babies, whatever. So whatever the people above ground do, the clones have to do, right? And this was the interesting part because it was like they never really had a life; they were being controlled. So what they were made for was to control the people up there. But turns out the people up there were the ones actually in control. So their actions were forced upon the clones underground. So this is my theory. Um, ultimately, my theory is that at birth in that universe, um, in the universe of us, at birth, the babies are switched. They're cloned and switched somehow, or they're not switched. They're cloned. A piece of their DNA is taken. They're then cloned, and this was back when the whole program started. They're then cloned and then put into that area to grow up, right? Tethered, and so their their attempt to control the Americans um, failed. So they stopped the program, the cloning program as a whole, and kind of just abandoned everything down there. But I don't know. Like I really gotta really think about it, and I gotta come back to it and really theorize on things and try to understand things. But if you're gonna go see this movie, I suggest you see it twice. You're never gonna get. I don't feel like you don't just get everything in one go. You definitely got to see the movie again because the shit is so mind blowing, and so there's so many messages, hidden things in the movie, so much symbolism, and it's just like you can't digest everything in one go. So my rating for this movie, I'm gonna give it two ratings. I'm gonna give it a 7.5, right? For just a movie. It's in and of itself a movie. Like it's a good movie. Um, it's pretty good. I feel like it's just too complicated. Like my mind, it's too wandering too much, and it's just like, but it gets you to focus. It gets you to focus on the deeper meanings, like the hidden messages, and for that, it gets a 7.5 because it's just like it's a great movie, but like I'm trying to interpret messages and shit. I can't really like enjoy the movie as it is, you know. Um, for a horror movie, or like if you went into that thinking that it was a horror movie, I'm gonna rate that shit a fucking 3. Like it was suspenseful on certain parts, but other than that, like there was no jumping for me. Like I did not get scared whatsoever at any part. Like it was just I was just focused on what the fuck is going on. What the hell? It wasn't like, oh my god, don't go around that corner. I'm like, go around that corner, find out what the fuck's going on, girl. God damn, hurry up, hurry up. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Run around that corner real quick. Go that corner real quick. See what's going on. See what's going on. Like that was my that was my take on it. I'm like, yo, go do that. I wasn't telling her, no, don't go to that room. I'm like, go in there. Go in there. I want to know what the hell's going on here. Cause this shit is confusing to me. So 3 out of 10 on a horror movie scale, 7.5 out of 10. It's just a regular movie scale, like regular storytelling, everything. It was good. Um, it was good. Not perfect, but it was good. Um, I suggest you guys are gonna go see it. Like I said, see it twice, really digest it. Or if you're gonna go see it and you watch this video, like I said, just remember to pay attention to everything she's saying because technically, not technically, pay attention to everything she's saying because she is the clone. She swapped when she was a little girl. So pay attention to everything she's saying. Understand that. And you will probably understand the movie a lot more than I did because I found that out at the end. So I wasn't paying attention 100% to everything she was saying. I was like hanging on every word. Like I was suspicious, but I wasn't like, yo, she's a clone. She a clone. Like, but anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, comment, and let's have a conversation about this movie. If you guys got theories, I would love to hear about it. Love to read about it. If you got videos, you can link it so I can check it out and see what your thought process on the movie is. And yeah, as days go by, I'm just gonna like try to think of stuff. And if I like get a breakthrough in anything, I'm gonna make a video. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.